fundamentals and mindset with Brad. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning, great morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this, wherever you're at in the beautiful world. Welcome and hello. This is a 20-minute hike. I'm excited to be with you. I'm Uncle Bradley. I will be with you for the entire 20 minutes, and we're going to start ourselves off with a 3-minute warm-up. If you need an extended warm-up, you can pause it. You can get yourself a nice little stretch, but for the first 3 minutes, we're just going to get the blood flowing a little bit, the muscles acclimated, our minds acclimated, and just prepare our bodies and our mental state for battle. We're going to get into preparation mode, but today I want to ask you, why aren't you where you want to be? And I think it's a simple answer for a lot of us. It's a complex answer, but it's an easy answer, and we're in our own way. Get out of your way. Get out of your own way. The mountains that you face, the obstacles that you face, oftentimes the biggest ones are nothing more than the person that we reflect out of the mirror. We look in the mirror, that's your mountain. You look in your mirror, that's your obstacle. You look in the mirror, that's the biggest thing that hinders you from getting to your greatness or to accomplishing your greatness. So today I say, get out of your own way. If you want to move mountains, understand that you are the biggest mountain. You are the biggest obstacle. You are the grandest obstacle in all of the adventures and all the expeditions that we go on. You, me, I, us. We are our own greatest mountain and obstacle. Folks, we got about a minute left in our warm-up. We are going to be increasing our incline today, increasing speeds. Just try to follow along with the cues. When I say increase that incline, we're going to go up, 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 and then down, 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 down. And if I ask you to increase your speed, with always the safety component in mind, I want you to challenge yourselves. Life is all about challenge, and when you can accept challenge into your life and you can explore ways to get better and improve, accept the mantra or the philosophy Kaizen, which of course is incremental or fractional growth, that's how you accomplish, that's how you achieve your best life. Dream up your best life. That's how you get there. You push yourself, you challenge yourself, you get through obstacles, you fight for numero uno. Folks, we got 30 seconds. All right, we got 30 seconds. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump right up to 4% on the incline, boy. This is sort of like, when you get to a mountain, right? You get to a mountain, you don't really ease in. You start to climb. All right, we're going to talk a lot about mountains today because a lot of references kind of cross relate when you speak of mountains and when you speak to life. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get up at that 4%, boy. We're going to hold this for 2 minutes. And as a matter of fact, what we're going to do from here is we're going to increase by 2% all the way up to 12%. And we're going to hold each one of these inclines for a total of 2 minutes. Folks, I'm at a nice and easy pace right now. I'm not pushing the limits. I'm sort of still acclimating to my treadmill. I encourage you to do the same. I don't want you to push the limits quite yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's not about those bursts, right? Those epic bursts of fitness or motivation. It's about the consistent efforts over time. And over time, once you get acclimated with your surrounding or your environment, what happens is you become in tune with that level. Right? I want you to think about the first day that you're at your job, the job that you hold now, or maybe a dream job of the past. I want you to think about the first day. Wow, the nerves, goosebumps, right? Butterflies in the belly, hair sometimes standing on the back of our necks when we walk into the office or into the classroom or whatever your profession was. We are very nervous early on, right? What happens over time is we become acclimated with that. We become numb to that exciting feeling. And the reason why we become numb is because we expect tomorrow. We think that tomorrow is guaranteed. Well, I'm just going to come here, I'm going to go on autopilot, I'm just going to kind of go through the motions because I'm going to come back and do the same thing tomorrow. Who says? Who says you get tomorrow? I know it's cliche, and I may instill some fear, but a step further, I hope I instill some enthusiasm for today. Hold that thought. 3, 2, and 1. Let's increase it up to 6%. 6% on the incline, boy. We're gonna hold this for 2 minutes. I want a slight lean forward, not so much hunched over. I don't want an arch in the back. Just a nice neutral spine with a slight lean forward. Get your arms involved. Slight heel to toe with the foot drop. I want you to just barely touch that heel. Almost act as if you're landing on the middle of your foot. And that will help with that slight heel to toe pattern. But again, folks, tomorrow's not guaranteed. And it's so frustrating being in my line of work because a lot of us, we just have an expectation. Tomorrow's coming. Sun's gonna come up tomorrow. The sun will come up tomorrow, but it will if I go all in on each moment. If I try to win every micro battle of the day, if I try to have micro conversations, if I face the difficult tasks and I face my fears, right? I face my fears. There are so many things in our lives, limits, beliefs, patterns, fears that prevent us from accomplishing greater things. And really, they all stem from our inside mental state. A lot of us are in self-sabotage. We ruin our own dreams because we get in our own ways. Well, I'll get tomorrow. I'll chase this greatness tomorrow. I'll get mine tomorrow. It's not laziness that's preventing us from getting to our greatness. It's not weakness that's preventing us from our greatness. It's our mindset. And it's normal for our minds, it's normal for our brains to protect us. It goes into a protective state. Just think about it. When you touch a hot stove, what does your brain tell you to do? Pull it off. 3, 2, and 1. The same can be said about something hard. Right? When I'm climbing a mountain like I'm doing right now, my mind is telling me, slow down, get off. You're starting to heat up. You're starting to perspirate. My mind will do everything in its power to keep me safe and keep me out of harm's way. Good job, brain. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing what you're designed to do. But unfortunately, a lot of times, folks, it's the fears. It's the obstacles. It's the behaviors, the patterns. It's the hard thing that your mind doesn't want to get on board with, but you know deep down inside of you, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take overcoming this mountain. It's going to take overcoming this moment. We need to start standing up to our fears. We need to start standing up to our obstacles. Not just going around them. How many times do we go around an obstacle? Man, you need to crash through that sucker. Crash through the obstacle, because when you go head on with an obstacle or a mountain or something that's standing in your way of you here and over there's accomplishment or achievement or accolade, you learn how to break through walls. You learn how to break down barriers. You don't learn to break down barriers by going around the barrier. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, far too often we like to take the easy road and go the way around. You don't learn by going around. You learn by going through. So I encourage everybody here, let go of that. Let go of the idea or the concept that going around and having a little bit more control by going around. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. We're up at 10% on the incline. It's getting harder here. By going around, I'm going to have a little bit more control. But by going around, you are telling the universe you don't have faith and trust in your own self. You don't have faith and trust in your own abilities. If you attempt to break through that barrier, you may not achieve what you thought you were going to achieve that day. But you come back tomorrow and try again. That's trust and faith in your own abilities. If you don't have trust and faith in your ability, the universe ain't going to have no trust in your ability. Nobody in your circle will have trust and faith in your ability. You got to have some trust and faith in your own self. Deep down, you know what you're capable of. Go out there and prove it to the world. No. Go out there and prove it to yourself. Just plain and simple. Go out there and prove it to yourself. Well, she's got a minute right here at 10%. We're gonna kick it up a little bit. Again, slight lean forward. Don't need to hunch over. Don't need to arch back. Just a slight lean forward. You guys are doing a fantastic job. How about this 20-minute hike? I love this stuff. If I can inspire one person today, I love this stuff. You know, that's my life's work, is if I can inspire one person every day, I've done my job. Because this is like a spider web network. If I inspire one person, they can inspire two. And those two could inspire one. And those could inspire three. And it's a big, big branch out effect. So you never forget that. This is a two-way street. This is a two-way street. We must. Right, it's imperative that it doesn't end here. Take one thing, extract one thing from this class, whether it's physical, we're getting something physical out of this boy, or mental, or motivational, inspiring, and go out there into the world and look to do the same. 3, 2, and 1. We're at 12% on the incline, 12% on the incline. If yours maxes out at 10 or maybe even 8, that's fine. Just hold that pace. Now what we're gonna do after the next 2 minutes, we're going to regress in our incline. We're also going to regress in our duration of effort. It's going to be 1 minute apiece. Now, here's my challenge to you. I got a challenge. You knew this. As we regress in incline, I want you to increase our speed just slightly. It can be by 0.1. It can be by 0.2. I want you to increase the speed somehow, some way. Let's go. You know, we have this notion that everything is going to happen overnight. Everything is going to happen at once. And that's just so far from the truth. But society has almost trained us that way over the last 5 or 10 years. If I get on Amazon, I can have something on my doorstep tomorrow. If I'm hungry, I can push a button and I'll have a meal on my front porch within an hour. We've been trained, right, for that immediate gratification. If I want something, I want it right now. I'm gonna get it right now. But when you think about self-development and personal growth, that's just not how it works. Nothing's going to happen overnight. But the more that you can align your actions with your goals, that's how you find yourself. That's how you find your best. That's how you discover your greatness. So align your actions with where you want to be. Align your actions with your goals. Boom. If there's some congruency with what you do and who you want to be, that's the only way you're going to get to your destination. That's the only way you're going to get to your greatness. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, and 1. 10% on the incline. I'm going to increase my speed by 0.3. 0.3. I encourage you guys to do the same. Pick up the speed a little bit, pick up the pace a little bit. Deep down, every time you push through those limits, you know there are some things going on within your body. Some things that are going on within your mind. Synapses, connections. This is how growth occurs. We're only holding this for a minute. Discomfort produces bigger and grander things. Have you ever done something for the first time? And I'm going to use my running career as an example. Done something for the first time, and you got 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in, 2 days in, 3 days in, 3, 2, and 1. 8% on the incline. I'm going to increase my speed again. You're 2 or 3 of something in, 2, 3 minutes, 2, 3 days, 2, 3 weeks, and you tell your mind literally starts to talk. Da, 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 da. You can't, you won't, you shouldn't. And we literally accept those words, and then we are done. We surrender to that voice. That's the mountain that I speak of this morning, ladies and gentlemen. That's the mountain that I speak of. It's loud. It echoes through the valleys. Everybody's going to hear that doubt. Everybody's going to see that fear. You're going to be the first one to hear it. You're going to be the first one to see it. but you have to do your absolute best and be very, very delicate with this. 3, 2, and 1. 6%. Let's increase that speed a little bit. Guys, we're getting a little faster here. We're getting a little faster. We're at 6% currently. We're gonna hold this for a minute. You gotta be very delicate and very intentional with how you control that voice. Because a lot of times we have a stern talking with that voice. No, I'm going all in. And as much as I love going all in, it's about the long game, right? So many of us, we have these great bursts of energy, or great bursts in action, but great bursts fizzle out. Great bursts fizzle out. You need to come back steadily, consistently. Establish the behaviors before you go all in. Establish the behaviors before you go tapped in, maxed out. 3, 2, and 1. 4% on the incline, folks. 4% on the incline. I'm gonna increase that speed again. Guys, this is getting hard for me. All right, we're climbing a hill. We're getting faster. We've already expended a lot of energy this morning or afternoon or evening, but we're working harder. We're going faster. This is how growth occurs. There's something deep within my bones, deep within our muscles, deep within our blood, and all the networking within our body. There's something happening. Something is occurring right now as we speak. It's called the unseen growth. You see, far too many people will get done with this workout, go look in the mirror and say, man, I haven't seen nothing. Well, you haven't seen anything for a reason. Somebody else from afar, they may see it, and they're gonna see it a whole lot faster than you'll ever see it. 3, 2, and 1. The thing is deep inside of us, we're establishing resilience. We're establishing discipline. We're establishing good work habits and work ethics. Those things aren't, you can't see those things. But what they speak to is, hey, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't want to get up, but I'm going to get up anyway. I don't want to give life another shot, but I'm going to do it anyways. That's a hard decision sometimes, isn't it? That's a tough one. And it's very sad because it's, when you're in a good mental state, you're like, I don't have that problem. But when you get knocked off your game, those questions seem to sit in your mind. Should I get up? Should I give it another shot? Should I give this another chance? It happens through life where we face uncertain times. Hey folks, we're gonna go down to 0%. We're on a flat road. Over the next minute and a half, every 30 seconds, I want you to bump up the speed just a little bit, all right? And we're coming up on our first 30-second hit. Woo, you ready? 3, and 2, and 1. Just by 1% is good. When we face those uncertain times and we have those real moments, look in the mirror and ask ourselves, what's it worth? What's it for? I want you to think about the 3 versions of I. Version 1 is who you were. And I bet the person that you are today, if you were to look back in the past, version 1 would be looking at you with a big old smile, saying, wow, nice work. Hey guys, let's increase the speed again. We got 60 seconds left together. We're almost out of here. Version 1 would look at you with a smile, saying, hey, I'm proud of you. And I want you to look at version 3, because version 2 is who we are. Version number 2 is who we are today. And version 3 is that third person point of view, the person of the future. They don't exist. They're not there yet. But that person looks back upon you and says, hey guys, one more bump. Those arms going, man, that's how you're gonna keep up. Version 3 is looking back upon you today Will they be proud of the decisions that you're making, the choices that you make, and the actions that you're taking? And is there some congruency with who you are and the actions that you take today? And are they aligned with where you want to go? Are they aligned with version 3? I hope you guys learned something today. That was a tough class. That started to get me at the very end, man. We were moving, we were grooving, and I love that stuff. I hope you enjoyed it today. And folks, if you got something out of it physically or mentally, emotionally, motivationally, I ask you to share with a friend. Go up and like, comment, share, all the things. Get the word out there. This is going to be every Saturday morning for the rest of this year and even into the new year of 2026. Folks, let's work.